my two least favorite movies are episode 1 and 2. I actually dislike them more than, minus Duel of the Fates. I dislike them more than anything in the sequel trilogies.
Okay, hold on a second. What do you hate about 2?
It's boring.
Okay, there are definitely some good parts to 2.
There's good parts in all of the movies.
I was gonna say, like, Duel of Fates kind of to me is the reason I like episode 1. It's like that's the reason I like it. Is because of Duel
I
of
agree.
Fates.
But I mean, like 2's great. Coruscant, like the whole high-speed chase through Coruscant's fun. Come on, we get the Death Sticks line. You want to buy some Death Sticks? Like that's a good part. It's very memorable.
Cool.
Camino.
We see
Jango Fett and Obi-Wan fighting. I made contact with the Prime Minister of Camino. Come on, that's a great meme.
I sent you the meme. I sent you the guy who's like, dude, every time you're out in the rain, I sent him a TikTok the other day. Does anyone else do this? And it's that line and he's on his watch like this.
Okay, all right, hold on. The Battle of Geonosis is pretty sick.
All right.
God.
Yoda versus Dooku is the best part of the movie.
All right, so you like the ending of all 3 movies.
There's like a theme. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's a theme. You like the climax, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. But the path to get there. Now, episode 3, I think, is a great movie. I get shit on for that all the time. I don't really care. But I think that's a fantastic movie. What I was getting at, the pod racing. I cannot stand that scene.
This is pod racing.
I'm also older than both of you, so I think my relationship with the original trilogy versus both of your relationship with the prequel trilogy is different based alone on our age and when we grew up. But
they're not that much older than us.
But the prequel trilogies came out when I was in high school. You both were not in high school yet. So I was looking at it from a very different lens.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Like my son's favorite content is the cartoons because that's what he has grown up on, not the movies. Now he's getting into the live action, like Mando's. Yeah. He got a Mando plushie while we were there from my mom. He got them, those plastic toys that they sell there with the action figures.
Mm-hmm.
He got the Mando set. Got his old, because my mother-in-law once, this is actually really funny, she didn't realize she was shopping in the First Order store and bought him all of this Imperial First Order shit. And then my wife's like, that's the bad guys, right, Mom? She goes, wait, what? She's like, yeah, you just bought him all bad guy stuff. So he has all these troopers. He's got death troopers. He's got all the different troopers. So he laid them all out on the kitchen counter and he's got them all out there and he's got the Mando figurines. And I hear him while I'm working at the table the other day. He's like, come on, Bo, we have to save Grogu. And then the death trooper comes in and he goes like this. He's like, with his hands. And like,
oh,
I love that.
I was
so
like, this
much.
is adorable.
I love that so much.
It's all based on when you kind of consume the content, I think has a huge factor of, and we even the generation under you guys, they don't hate the sequel trilogy. Like, the older
they love it.
Right. So I think that has a lot to do with it. So I think that's part of the reason I'm not the biggest fan of the prequel. But the pod racing, now, is it because of the game or is it because of the scene, Adam?
I was literally about to add. So Sega Dreamcast, I definitely played the game a lot, and that kind of I think added to it.